Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is a very quick one. This one is about houseplants, in particular houseplants growing in your aquarium and above them, and why we do it. Now, I've got several reasons for doing it. Most people have them for removal of nitrate. They just look amazing. The roots grow in the water. But for me, it's what it looks like above the tank. The space between the tank and the ceiling or wherever you've got it can sometimes look dull and boring compared to the tank below. Whereas actually I think they complement each other amazingly. So let's have a quick look. So those who have been following the channel for a while now will know this is my main 6-foot tank in the front room. We've got a piece of these either side, one here and one here, growing well. We'll look at them in a minute. Pothos here and here. We've got spider plant here and then 2 monstera plants. And this little plastic one that my daughter gave me, which I love. So let's have a look at the peace lilies first. So when we got these, I'll put a video above here and it shows you how I plant mine in the tank to keep them away from these big old clown loaches who absolutely destroy all the roots of any plant I put in there. So I keep them in these little cages, little pots. I do that on all of them. This one's cable tied. This one's to look like a root structure coming up out the water and carries on with the bogwood above. So the peace lilies, we planted them. Like I say, watch the video of how we did it, what they look like at the beginning. As you can see, growing nice green leaves. They haven't flowered yet. I don't know what time of year they do flower. I don't know whether they do flower once. I think it's twice a year, but I don't know. When the leaves die off, you just pull them off, which is perfect and easy to do. Maintenance really low. And inside there, we've got clay balls. We've got that the same for each of them. I've experimented quite a bit. We've got this fern here that didn't survive. I think mainly because it didn't get much light. So the peace lilies are looking great on both sides. You can see new growth coming on all of them here. Absolutely lovely. The pothos here took a while to get established, to be fair, but it's now starting to grow green, much bigger. If you've seen my other videos, you'll see this was much further back. And the spider plant is just basically surviving. The main one I want to talk to you about is this monstera. I absolutely adore it, and I've got a big issue coming up. I've got to probably shut this tank down. Might be moving house at some point, and I need to take it with me. And I'll show you my main issue. So this is the monstera. As you can see, this gap here is, well, that's a 2.5 foot. So that's about a 3 foot gap there. So it's quite tall. And it's 2 separate plants. One just in here, one just in here. Now, one of the most fascinating things about monstera plants to me is that if you can see this air root here, it comes up over the bogwood there, and it's all the way down here. It looks so cool. It looks like a snake trying to wind around the bogwood. I absolutely love it. And there's more here. They do it everywhere to try and find water, and I love it. As you can see, this is the newest leaves here, this one and this one up here. They look absolutely epic. And there's new shoots all the time coming out, and they look amazing. This is one of the very first leaves. I've left it there, but I can probably cut that now. We've got a much bushier area. Now, my big problem is, as you can see, this is cable tied through and tied onto the bogwood. Now, what do I do? What do I do if I need to move this tank? How do I keep these alive? I genuinely do not know what to do. Like I say, I genuinely do not know what to do. How do I remove that and keep it alive? Do I keep it in water? The trouble I've got is it could be 2-3 weeks before I have to set that tank or can set that tank back up again. The fish are going to go and spend a little holiday in a friend's tank that they're setting up for me. The monstera can't go there. There's not a big enough space for it. Will it survive in a plastic tank with water in it because it's been used to growing in water? I don't know. Have any of you guys got experience with that? Can you help me with that? I'd love to know your thoughts, really would. If you can comment down below what you would recommend doing, it'd be amazing. I really don't want to lose it. It's taken so long to get it to look how I want it to look. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't want to start from the beginning, but if I have to, I will. And on that subject, actually, you may be able to help me out with one of my other plants. Let's take a look at that quickly. For those of you that have been following the channel for a while, like I say, you'll know that I've got this giant massive pothos plant, which is where I get all my cuttings from. This is grown in my front room, up over the TV, up over the shelves, round the corner, all the way round my walls, and it stops there. So again, the plan with this pothos is I really want to take it with me, but let's say 6 foot, shall we? Close as it can be. This is up here, so it's taller than me. Now, I'm confident I can keep this section, but pothos vines can be quite brittle. What do? If I cut it, I'm pretty sure you can't cut it and grow a massive vine. You'd have to cut in sections, which is great. I'd have loads of extra plants I could regrow, but I lose what is effectively 2 years worth of growth. I can't wrap it around anything. I really don't know what to do. Has anyone got any experience in that? I'd love to know. I don't want to lose all the work I've done on everything. I love the tank how it is. Obviously, the plan is if I do move, to be able to have a bigger pond, bigger tanks, more tanks, and carry on doing YouTube videos. So there we are, guys. That's where I am at the moment. This video is really more about, please help me. I don't want to lose my plants. I don't want to have to shut them all down and start again. So any advice you've got would be so greatly appreciated. So until the next video, thank you very much. Don't forget, it's always good to be a fins nerd. I'll see you on the next one.